The Illumination Project is something that I am very passionate about. I've been working on it for a number of years, and it was birthed out of me answering questions from people like you all about their relationships, alongside me having the same questions at the same time. And so often, if I would get a question and I didn't know the answer, I would talk to my parents. And so I realized there were so many things that I felt like needed to be discussed in an intergenerational conversation. So that thing that I always tell people, seek older, wiser counsel, I was like, I need to show this modeled. And so in Portland, Oregon, where I live, I had my dad come out and we did a 6-segment series where I asked him all these questions. We both shared our stories. We both come from different places of woundedness. We shared why we're doing what we're doing out of our wounds. And then we went through the different things that I questioned within the love and respect message, and then the different things that my generation is facing, whether they're single, dating, or married, divorced, whatever. Because what I want to see happen is people that are in different stages of life having these conversations. To me, that's what the church is supposed to be. We're not supposed to just have the new moms Sunday school class or the young parents, whatever it is, we need to be doing life together. So my dad came out to Portland, Oregon, and we filmed in front of 1,300 of my closest friends. And I brought in some of my musical friends and artists, because I knew people weren't going to just want to learn from me and my dad. And I think there's so much to learn through art. And we all talked about our illumination moments. My dad's illumination moment with the love and respect message, my illumination moment with our generation and what we needed to hear now instead of 20 or 30 years into marriage. And together we have this conversation, which I hope will be a model for you of the type of conversations you can have with either your parents or older, wiser counsel, or people who are just in a different stage of life. If you're single, having conversations with people who are married. If you're married, having conversations with people who are dating or single. That's where I think there's going to be power as we bring our different stories and our different experiences together. People ask, is this just for Christians? Yes, my father was a pastor all growing up. I'm a believer, but we're talking about biblical truths as well as scientific truths, which we actually think are on par. And so this is a conversation, whether you believe or not, that you can have together with people who believe or don't. It's weird, I gotta tell you that. We incorporate things that I think are funny, but we've had some older people be like, what is with the unicorns? We do a thumb war to kick things off. But everything's intentional. There's a way to bring older and younger people together who may not normally be hanging out together in a way that I think will disarm everybody, so that we can actually have these real and authentic conversations that the church so often talks about having, but doesn't always have a tool to do so.